Kia ora. This is Kia ora Oz. Welcome to the channel. I'm Darren, and this is the continuation of a lap that my late wife Selena and I started in June of 2023. After her passing, I decided to continue the journey solo, safe in the knowledge that she will always be a part of my journey. Follow along and find out what it's like to travel this vast continent solo. Ka kite. So second day in Broome, well, first full day really. I drove in yesterday. It was a good drive across. Checked in, and yeah, I'm here in Broome ready to get out and about. So today I'm not sure what I'll do, but there's a few things I want to go and see, so I'll see how we go. A lot of the stuff around here is dependent on tide, so you know, for example, you can't see the coconut well as rock pools until it's low tide, so, and there are big tides here. So yeah, I'll get out and do that. But first of all, Kia ora Oz, Kia ora whānau, welcome to the next video, which is going to be about Broome. Sam's fun fact, in the 1880s is when the pearling industry started in Broome, so Broome's quite famous for pearls. So I've been to an opal town, now I'm in a pearl town. But the pearl diving, hold on, the pearl diving, which initially involved slavery and indentured labour, pearl diving being an occupation reserved for specific ethnic groups, most prominently from Japan and followed by other Asian countries. It led to numerous racially motivated conflicts, most notably the 1920 race riots between Japanese and Malay residents, resulting in 18 deaths and at least 60 injuries. The other thing that used to happen too was that Aboriginal women, pregnant women, were also forced to dive for pearls because it was believed they could hold their breaths longer. So there you go. Pearl industry has a checkered history. So yeah, we'll get out and about, have a look, clean up and head off for today. Just walking down to Ganthamy Point. Supposed to be some dinosaur tracks down here. Unfortunately it's a cloudy day today. It looks like the sun's trying to come through, but yeah. Anyway, we'll go down and see if we can find these dinosaur prints. Might be one. Looks like a couple of toes. Anyway, I'm claiming it. That's definitely one. That's a dinosaur print. How's that? Haha. Another potential sighting. I'm claiming it. You can argue about it on the comments if you don't think I'm right. Pretty spectacular place regardless of the dinosaur footprints, but if you're coming out here to look for them and you're coming down on the water's edge at low tide, my suggestion is you wear water shoes because the rocks are pretty sharp. I already cut my ankle. I don't think it would have been good in candles or thongs. It's Coconut Well, and at the right time, at the right tide, this lagoon fills in all the way down here apparently. I think it's here. Anyway, there's a lagoon here somewhere that fills in and you can ride the tide in, but it's got to be a 9 metre tide. But at low tide, allegedly, there's a heap of rock pools here you can have a dip in. Yeah, so you can have a dip in them apparently. So anyway, see what we can see. We'll come for a drive down on the beach too, actually. So I'm not necessarily sure this is the best day for it, but I thought I'd come down each night I'm here on the Cable Beach, the traditional Cable Beach trip to watch the sunset, and I thought, why not? So I got my supplies. We'll see how it goes tonight, but it's quite a bit cloudy, so who knows. Morena. Happy birthday to me. Haha. Thank you to all those that sent me messages. Another lovely day in Broome. It's a little bit overcast, or partly cloudy again, but better than yesterday. So I'll head out, probably go down to Wiley Creek today. Have a look at the pearl farm maybe, but probably more try and get a couple of lures in the water. Good day yesterday. Just touring around, having a look at the sights, and ended the day on Cable Beach. I'll go back there again tonight for a look. Yeah, so yeah, I enjoyed it. So you would have seen all of that. So yeah, I'm going to head out and do a bit more of the same today. Sam's fun fact. So in 1912, in the midst of the White Australia policy, the federal government was keen to end the stranglehold in Broome of Asian divers. And so a number of European or British ex-Navy dive teams came to Broome to try and prove that they were better than Asian divers, or more superior than Asian divers. But that experiment failed, with a number of the European divers actually dying from diving related illnesses, bends, etc. And cut a long story short, in the end, the whole experiment of trying to prove that the British divers or the European divers were better failed. And so Broome was one of the only places that was exempt from the White Australia policy. There you go. And predominantly the pearl divers here were Japanese or Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders. Alright, so I'm going to clean up and get out for the day. This is Town Beach in Broome. Better day today. A bit more wind, but bluer skies. And the traditional turquoise coloured water. I think it's the red cliffs. It's quite awesome. Selena and I visited this pearl farm, flew up here by helicopter for our 15th wedding anniversary, or while we were staying in Broome for our 15th wedding anniversary. So 2000 and, I don't know, 1993, 2008. And we did the tour around the pearl farm, so I'm not going to do a tour today. I've been there, done that, but I came to have a look because it's just, I remember the creek, Willie Creek, being absolutely beautiful. I've got a photo somewhere of me at this exact point when we got off the boat. Colour of that water, just unbelievable. Oh, I got myself bogged. Anyway, dug the dirt away. Good old Max tracks. Good old Max tracks. Let's see how we go. I'm out. Oh, sweat. Oops, had a nice day yesterday, out and about, out to Willie Creek and City Beach, and yeah, just generally having a look around, and then topped it off with a brilliant sunset last night on Cable Beach, which was awesome. Really iconic, that whole Cable Beach sunset. Hundreds of cars out there, just packed. But yeah, if you drive, you know, further down the beach, it thins out a bit, so that's what I did. Probably a bit of a maintenance day today. Last full day here. Tomorrow pull out, head to 80 Mile Beach, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, desperately need to clean out the back of the car, and probably get down to a car wash and give us a scrub. It's full of sand and stuff, and yeah, in the back needs to be reorganised because I just haven't had time lately. And then so I'll do all of that, probably do a bit of editing, and then maybe get back down to Cable for a sunset drink again. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Sam's fun fact. So we're down at Willie Creek Pearl Farm yesterday just for a look around. We did the tour there ages ago. Selena and I, for our 15th anniversary, we stayed in Broome, so we went down there and did the Pearl Farm. So I didn't do a tour, I just went down and had a look and had a bit of a reminisce. But for Sam's fun fact, so divers are still used to collect the majority of oysters for pearl production processes. The shell is collected off the West Australian coast from January to March. Healthy wild shell with a minimum legal size of 120 millimetres are then rested for 4 months to acclimatise to their new location prior to pearl seeding. And of course then they put in a little bit of plastic and surgically inserted into the oyster, and then the pearl forms around that piece of plastic when they put the oyster back in the water. Today, after much research and development, shell can also be spawned and grown in hatcheries. This is a much more time-efficient practice and allows for a more controlled environment, reducing the inherent risks associated with bringing wild shell into the farm, because sometimes they bring disease with them, which can be a bit devastating, as you can imagine. Alright, so yep, clean up and start my day. Broome Thursday night markets at Town Beach. Touch of rain in the air. I haven't done much filming today, or I haven't done any filming really. It was more of a maintenance day. I had to get the car cleaned up and do a couple of other things, and you often get those days where you just feel like chilling out for the day, so I spent most of the afternoon in the van just doing nothing. But I did come out and have a look at the night market tonight. Little night market at Town Beach on a Thursday night. Nothing massive, but yeah, it was quite nice. And I tell you what though, there was a food cart there called something bao buns, and they do bao buns, it's exclusively. So I had a couple of bao buns and they were sensational, so I can highly recommend the bao bun place if you're ever here and you come to the Thursday night markets for a feed. Yeah, I could have eaten another half dozen of those. So yeah, that's about it really for Broome. Tomorrow I'm heading out, so I might finish the video here and tell you the same old things. If you haven't already, subscribe, give us a like, give us a comment. All those good things, and we'll see you the next go round, which will be from 80 Mile Beach. So heading out tomorrow towards 80 Mile Beach, so see you then.